Hi there, this is Mary Holland. Welcome to the Geoengineering Report. I am delighted to have as our guest today Marvin Herndon, a scientist who has published over 20 scientific papers about geoengineering, about what is in chemtrails. And I just want to tell you a little bit about his background before I bring him on. He has a degree in physics from the University of California, a degree in nuclear chemistry from Texas A&M, and then a advanced training in geochemistry and cosmochemistry at the University of California in San Diego. And he's discovered that particulate pollution, not carbon dioxide, is the primary cause of anthropogenic global warming. And with other colleagues, he's discovered that aerosolized coal fly ash, not CFCs, chlorofluorocarbon gases, are the principal causes of stratospheric ozone loss, resulting in increased ultraviolet radiation impinging on the Earth's surface. So we're delighted to have you here today, Marvin. Thank you for coming. And in particular, we wanted to take a look at a paper that you published in 2016 that was retracted, Evidence of Coal Fly Ash Toxic Chemical Geoengineering in the Troposphere, Consequences for Public Health. But let's start, if you would, by just telling our audience, what does it mean to be a geophysicist? What is that? And most of us aren't really familiar.
Well, it's an artificial construct. Supposedly, it's about the physics of planet Earth. But physics is only a partial description of matter, how it behaves, the movement, the mass, so forth. Chemistry is also another part. Geophysics alone doesn't really describe the whole Earth. You have to look at it from a much broader perspective. The same thing is true about astrophysics. The astronomers have made incredible observations, and the people who build these marvelous telescopes have done wonderful things and provided humanity with a great deal of information. The astrophysics community, very much like the geophysics community, is focused too narrowly on one side, and so they don't see the whole picture. And so the Earth, the way the Earth behaves, is a lot different than you'd be taught if you took a course in geophysics at college. The same thing is true about the universe. And that's one of the things that I've really devoted my whole life to doing, is to better understanding both the Earth as a whole, the planets, and the way that the universe behaves. Why, for example, galaxies have the luminous star distributions that they have. Back in 2014, I became concerned about these white trails that were being more frequent in the skies above us. So I listened to what the government had to say, what officials had to say, and it's nonsense. They were not telling the truth. They were saying, well, they're just jet contrails, which is moisture. Well, with modern jet engines, it's only in very special conditions that you get contrails, and they don't last a long time.
Contrail being condensation trail, Marvin?
Condensation trails, it's the moisture from the exhaust that forms ice crystals. And those ice crystals either melt or evaporate very, very quickly. These are particles, and they have a different behavior when sunlight hits them. The sunlight is scattered. That's why they look white. They're not really white, but they look white. And at first they look like trails. Then they spread out and look like cirrus clouds. And they further spread out, and then they just become a haze in the sky, a white haze. My first question is, what's going on?
Right.
So if people aren't telling you the truth, then they've got something serious to hide.